and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get right into your twin flame reading. What are the energies surrounding your connection? Let's try that again. Can we please gain insight into the energies surrounding your connection? Please. We have we have the King of Swords and we have the Four of Pentacles. When I saw it, I just assumed this was a king, but it's actually Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I want to say that your connection is I want to say very gently going through some kind of me phase. That's what I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles. So your twin flame is just in their own world, focused on them, focused on what they need. You as well are focusing on you. And if your twin flame isn't giving you the attention that you need, then you are giving it to yourself. You're reserving your energy. They're placing energy into things that need their focus and attention. And it's like you're both needing this time to really have me time. So you're focusing more on your goals, on what you want to achieve, on how you even want to feel. So it's like you're being you're not giving that much focus, or you're not giving that much attention to your twin flame, and vice versa. But this is okay, because even if it feels like not very connected, you both need this this time out from being too enmeshed, like too together. You needed to have feel empowered in your own energy, and without separation you wouldn't be able to learn that. So you've been really learning how to be in your own power with an independence. And this is brilliant because it fosters independence and kind of lets go of any codependency. Because twin flames, once you meet, it's like you can't get enough of each other. You don't want to let go of the connection. You don't want them out of your sight. You just like twin flames have to be together. But this time apart is really showing you that you can still love one another and not be, glued at the hip. Is that the term? Or attached at the hip, like you're just together all the time. And you'll find that in your me time, in your separation, learning independence, you're like, oh, I can still feel love for this person even though we're not actually together. And that's really what I feel the lesson is for twin flames, is to learn that independence, learn how to be fulfilled without depending on your twin flame. So they're needing this me time. They're having to do whatever they need to do to focus on themselves, whether that's health, finances, work, business, career. You're both like really doing that. You're both in your own corners. But what I'm seeing is that it's strengthening both of you, which in a way strengthens your bond. Even if you haven't heard from them, even if they haven't reached out, you can still feel in your heart that there's still love there, even though there's this strong independence. You're like, well, I don't need my twin flame anymore. I'm fine by myself. And, you know, they're probably saying the same thing, but there's still love there. And that love is the bond that can never be broken. So this is an energy that is very, it's very empowering, as I'm getting with the King of Swords. And it's like an energy of just. I'm not picking the right word. It's an energy that it's balanced. It's a balanced energy. So it's not like, you know, give me love, give me love, give me attention. You guys are doing that for yourselves, and your twin flame is doing it for themselves as well. So I'm really getting a strong sense of independence that is happening for you. Like, you almost feel like the connection's not there because you're both feeling like you're both in this energy of independence. But the connection is still there. The connection is still there. Like, you can feel it. I don't have to tell you the connection is there. You feel it. You can just go within and you can feel it. So let's see where you are on your journey. Can we please gain insight? Let's use this deck. Where are you on your twin flame journey? Where are you at? Where are you at on the twin flame journey? Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're like, I don't know if this is for me anymore. I don't know if I really want this. So it's almost like you're going back and forth. Do I want this connection? Do I let it go and just carry on with life? And it's difficult for you to really see clearly what you want, because see, there she's blindfolded. So it's like you don't know if you want to continue. And I think this is pretty much what we pulled, like what came up last week's reading. So there's this, you know, constant going back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I, you know, stay in my current situation, go back to an ex, find someone new? That is very natural to feel, especially if there's no communication, especially if you're not hearing anything from your twin flame. So there's this dilemma, you know, there's this choice that it's kind of easier not to make. So it's like every day, I don't know, kind of waiting to see what will happen in order for you to make a choice. What I will say is that if we're waiting for something to happen, it's not going to happen. It's when we make the choice that things start to shift. So I'm getting that, you know, there's no choice really being made. But when you like firmly choose your connection daily, consistently, you will feel a difference. You will see a shift take place. So choose it, or choose something. Choose one or the other, because by not choosing, we stay stuck. And I know what that feels like. It's not fun. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're waiting. This energy of waiting. And I don't mean like you're putting your life on hold. It's just like you don't want to make a decision unless you see something happen. But when you make the decision, something will happen. Yeah, because see how this fence is up? You're not allowing any possibility to come in. You have a gate up, you have a wall energetically, and it's preventing anything from coming in. Like you're holding a torch of your love, you're holding that torch for your twin, but you're not choosing. And I get it, because by choosing, usually that like action follows that. So maybe you're in a standstill right now because things are uncertain, things are in the air. You can't really see the possibility. You don't see any possibility of how it's going to happen, of how you're going to be together. I get it. But there's still some kind of wall. There's still something that you are carrying. Is it resentment? It must be fear. There's still fear. There's something, and we got to dig deep. What is that fear? Fear of the unknown, fear of happiness, fear of success, fear of what's it going to be like coming into union? Are they going to drive me crazy when we're together? Is my twin flame going to annoy me? Am I going to find some things about them that are a deal breaker? I know. But all those things are like, it's like those things come up when the honeymoon phase is over. I get it. But when we're in alignment with our higher self, those things just aren't in your awareness anymore. We're still human. We still have ego. Of course it's going to come up. You know, if you're leaving the toilet seat up or down, like I know that can get people's nerves. But that's not what, like let's not think about those little things. Just dig deep, see what is still there for you. What are you still afraid of? Are you afraid of being judged? Are you afraid of being unaccepted or shunned, or because when there's any of those energies underlying, it's literally a block to your connection. So there's a part of you that feels safe in not letting that wall down, in not choosing. I get it. Okay, where are they at? Where's your twin flame at? Let's use this one. Where's your twin flame at on the journey? Where the heck are they? Because some of us have no clue. Put on my glasses. 3 of voices, 3 of swords, and the Hierophant. Yeah, they're still tied up in some situation that is detaining them. They're having a hard time letting go, because the situation is not letting them go. they're still dealing with some kind of codependency. It could be an addiction. It could be something that is tying them back. Because Three of Swords, like, someone's not letting them go. Someone's not giving them an easy time. Someone's like crying and they just feel like they have to be there. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be like a third party. If it is, it could even be a child. It could be a parent. It could be their financial situation. It could be their health. Something is pulling them back to the past as much as they want to move forward. They're not feeling like this energy is them anymore, because if you see this person, they're like crouched down. So your twin flame's not happy where they're at. No. It's not an ideal situation. It's not even like, doesn't bring them any joy. Doesn't spark any joy. Doesn't spark anything. But the person or situation, they're still like, they're still bonded. I don't want to say the word bonded. They're still like someone's not letting go. See, there's tears here. Someone's being a crybaby. No, I'm just kidding. Even if it's like work or a job situation or health, it could even be health. You know, your twin flame could be going through mental stress, could be going through emotional stress, physical, you know, in need of physical health. So they haven't cleared their stuff yet, which is why they're needing this me time, because they're not having an easy time. Yeah, Three of Swords hasn't come up for so long in any of my readings, so I just find that interesting that it came up today. Yeah, that is Three of Swords. I'm pretty sure it's not a 5. So you see how they want to be on their own. They do. The desire to be out of the situation that they're being kept in or held back. But they are being guided to leave. See how they're being guided to be on their own. And they're getting there. It's just that the situation is like hanging on, like tooth and nail, which is only making them stronger. It's only making your twin flame stronger to step away from. But they are being helped, what I see here. The Hierophant, they are being guided. They are being given direction and guidance. So we have to be patient, right? It's very understandable why you're like, I don't know if I still want this anymore, because they're taking forever. But we have to have compassion for them. You know, this is something that is strengthening them, which benefits your connection, because once you're together, you've built up that strength that you can withstand anything. So strengthening ourselves is building a stronger foundation so that when we're in union, it's not going to crumble. We're going to be able to deal with stuff in a good way. Yeah, so I'm picking up like they're not in the highest of vibes at this time. So it's causing you to like put up walls again and say, I don't know if this is for me. And it's like we're in this like limbo, like I don't know which way to go. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's see. Let's see. What's next? My brain's a bit foggy today. My apologies. Let's see where your inner child is at. Because most likely the inner child, the emotions of the inner child are affecting like both of you, pretty much all of us. I know my inner child is. How's the inner child doing, and how's the inner child affecting you and your connection? I feel heartache and betrayal. Sorry, it's backwards because I'm recording on my laptop. I feel abandoned. So you're feeling heartache and betrayal. I know. You're feeling abandoned. This is your inner child feeling this way. So your inner child, growing up, felt abandoned. And those feelings are coming up. They constantly come up because when we were children, we didn't know how to process them. We didn't know how to release them. We, oftentimes we don't have the space or any support in order to feel these feelings, release them, talk about them. There's no safe space to feel them. So what do? We suppress them. These feelings get suppressed, and then they get embedded in the cells of our bodies as energy and blocked energy, because they're stuck, right? So these feelings of abandonment, they will come up no matter what connection, whether it's your twin flame, whether it's another connection, whether it's a friend, a family member, a parent, because the energy's there. So the energy pulls in more situations that attract the same, because we are walking magnets. Our vibration attracts situations and people. So even if we were to move halfway across the world where nobody knows us and we find a new love connection, these feelings are still going to come up because they're stuck in our cells. So it's not the people outside of us, it's us. We're the ones who are carrying these emotions of abandonment, and they will come up over and over again when it comes to your twin flame. Twin flame union will not thrive with any of these emotions, because they'll come up, and until you clear them, it's like there's no clearance for union. Oftentimes arguments will happen, conflict. So both parties separate so you can deal with your emotions. In order to heal them, we have to feel them. Sorry if I'm sounding harsh, but it's because I can relate. I know what this is. I know what it feels like. Feeling heartache and betrayal. So this is so strong. This is why you're like, I don't know if I want this. You can't decide. And you're like picking up on each other. This card of betrayal, 3 of Swords, you feeling betrayed. So you both are playing off on each other's emotions. You're feeling betrayed and abandoned. So they're betraying you and abandoning you. Like, why does it have to be this way? Why can't it just be peaceful? I know. This has been my lifelong journey to figure that out, and that's why I'm telling you, because it has to be released. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. But it's solvable. It's solvable. That's what inner work is. That's what shadow work is. That's what inner child healing is. It's your choice if you want to do the work. If you don't, like, that's fine too. But it's going to be forever stuck in this limbo of, I don't know what to do. And next thing you know, it's like a decade has gone by and things haven't changed because you're still playing off the same energies. It's like Groundhog Day, where the same thing happens over and over and over again. If you haven't watched the movie, it's a great movie. It's an old movie, but it's a good one. And it just teaches us that patterns keep happening until we learn the lesson. And trust me, I'm number one, stubborn. I'm an Aries. It's my birthday. I'm in Aries and I'm stubborn. And so patterns will continue until we stop being stubborn and we open our eyes and we see what's actually happening. That's all, really. And sometimes we like to stay in limbo. We like to stay stuck because it's our comfort zone. I know. I've been in my comfort zone for so long. How are you guys liking this reading? Is it... I know. Let's see what else here. Okay, let's get some love messages. Maybe that'll make us feel better, because I hope you guys haven't shut off this this video. Yeah, okay, so love messages, right? Love messages. Then we'll get into guidance and what's coming up for you. Hopefully it's good news. Love messages from your twin flame. Love messages from your twin flame. What do we have for you today? What do we have for you today? I have confidence in you. So they know that you guys are like stuck in a loop, right? You guys are reacting off of each other's vibration, emotional vibration. So like you guys are stuck on this loop, like a merry-go-round. And so you're just both turning and turning, and you're still in the same place and you're stuck. So your twin flame's reaching out to you like, I have confidence in you that you're gonna know what to do, because I'm stuck like you are until one of you gets off that loop. So they have confidence in you. They're reaching out to you like, I have confidence in you that you can do something, because it's been 30 years. Kidding. They have confidence in you that you're doing whatever it takes, that you're not gonna let things be the way they are, that you're gonna somehow come in and save the day. And you're like, that's not my job. I'm not here to save the day. Don't be stubborn. Don't be like me. Have compassion. This is your beloved. And, you know, have compassion. They're looking to you like you have the answer. They're like, I have confidence in you. You know what to do to get us out of here. Sounds kind of cool. Sounds like an adventure. Sounds like a cool movie. So you just gotta think, what do I have to do to get out of here? This stuck loop. It can literally change just like that. Really, we have the power. You have the power to change this situation. And how do we change a situation? We change ourselves. I know you are the one. They still know that you're the one. That hasn't changed. Despite whatever situation they're caught up in, they still know that you're the one. They cannot deny it. They can't. No matter how much time has gone by, no matter how far apart you are, no matter what's happened between you, no matter if you haven't spoken in a while or a long time, they still know that you're the one. They can't deny it. They cannot deny it. I want to reach out, but it's not the right time, because you're busy with having your wall up. So like, I couldn't even reach out if I wanted to because you have your wall up. And you're like, don't even start. I forgive you. So they forgive you. They might need to hear that from you, that you forgive them. And a lot of this underlying stuff that could still be blocking is underlying resentment. You know, even from past lives where you abandoned them. So you need their forgiveness. No, they need your forgiveness because you abandoned them. I'm in my power now. So that's very positive because they are strengthening themselves. They are being shown the way. They are being guided very closely. So they are feeling more powerful, but yet you're still both stuck in this loop because of your vibrations. There's something in your vibration that's not letting them in. So it's causing like friction. It's causing like this conflict in your energy. So they still love you. They still know that you are the one. So how about some guidance for you and your situation? Guidance for you. Can you please receive guidance for your connection, how to navigate your twin flame connection? We have the Justice card and we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so I love the Justice card. This is like whatever has not been working is now being brought into justice. So whatever you lost, whatever you felt like heartache, betrayal, loss, abandonment, the energies are in your favor to bring justice in. And I don't want to say it's not like a harsh justice. It's more like, you know, you lost something, we're going to replace it. So I'm not getting like this is punishment for anyone or anything. This is just like, okay, so you lost this and this and this and this. Okay, well, we're going to replace it and we're going to compensate you, kind of energy. So it's not revenge. It's not vengeful. It's not punishment. There's none of that energy. It's more like bringing back to balance, balancing the scale from what was lost to having equal balance, equilibrium in your favor. So you're going to be happy with the results. So in your connection, whatever was lost is now returned to you. Yeah. That's what the Justice card energy is. Like things will be brought back into balance in your favor. So keep believing that. Because with that belief, it's going to help your twin flame out of their mess. It's going to help both of you. So the Eight of Swords is like you're stuck or you're imprisoned or you're just limited by your own limiting beliefs. But this energy is in your favor to help both of you see the exit. Like, oh, I didn't know that door was open the whole time. I'm just going to walk through that door and I'm going to be free, or I'm going to be liberated, or I'm going to have the life that I want, the life of my dreams. So the universe is saying not to allow the limitations of your mind to hold you back. And I know I can speak from experience that my own limited thinking, my own limiting beliefs has really been holding me back for years, because I was just so feeling that my purpose is to be here and be of service. And then my good friend Diana, if you're watching, I love you, she called me out, you know? And I texted her, I'm like, thank you. You know, think of that meme where Batman slaps Robin. It's like, thank you for waking me up, Diana. She had a good laugh, she said, when she read that. So, what's my point? Yeah, limiting beliefs. What are your limiting beliefs? We must erase them and reprogram our brain to beliefs that support what we want, which is union. So I have to stop thinking that I can't be in union because I have a purpose to bring twin flames together. See, even when I say it out loud, I'm like, my belief is still like, yeah, I do have to help twin flames to get into union. But I mean, I could do that with my twin flame, apparently. But I think I'm still being, I'm still in this me mode, me energy. If you're any type of healer or light worker, I know, you know, like we have a tendency to want to just give all the time, give, and give. So now it's about giving to ourselves, and wouldn't you know, it feels great. So I'm still in this me energy. I want to give to me. I want me time. I don't know if I want to share my bed every night yet. I'm gonna have to have like 2 king-size beds because I like the space in my bed. I digress. Yeah, like if you're feeling like you need more me time, you know, I feel like with this justice energy, it's possible to have it all. And that's really what the universe is supporting. The universe is supporting us having it all. Having enough me time, having enough space, having balance, freeing ourselves from limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts. Because the universe is saying you're not stuck, we're not stuck, they're not stuck. And once we make that choice, once we decide that we're not stuck, then we won't be anymore. Because you're not. You're free. You were born free. So anything that whenever we feel trapped, it's the belief that we had that made it happen. I know. It's exhausting. Okay, what's coming up for you and your twin flame connection? Yeah, let's use this deck. What's coming up for you and your twin flame connection? We want to know because this reading was crazy. Did you resonate with this? Please like if it did. Please comment if this reading resonates, because sometimes I just think, like, I think that you, the viewer, are not going to appreciate this reading at all because it doesn't resonate. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. King of Swords again. What the heck? And Page of Swords. Couldn't we have like a sun card or something? Okay, what's coming up for you guys? King of Swords. Aww. You're on their mind. Swords is about thought, communication, the mental realm. Because there was 2 King of Swords. your connection is strengthening. As weird as that even sounds as I say the word, like you're like, what? That makes no sense. I know. But what I'm getting, what my guides keep saying is that it's strengthening. It's strengthening. Your connection is strengthening through the hardships that you're going through. You're like, well, that's no fun. I know. But you're always on their mind. And I keep seeing like your twin flame as spending more time by themselves, so they're having more clarity. So they're connecting with you. You're like, I don't know, but see, like, this is you, and you're like, I don't know what to choose, and like you're just on their mind. So I feel like the fog is going to clear. You're going to have mental clarity. They're going to know what they want because you're always on their mind. Yeah, and like swords, I'm getting like communication is coming up. I want to say that this communication is already happening on a telepathic kind of way, but they're kind of hesitant to really start talking to you yet because there's still so much blocks and mental confusion, limitation. But Page of Swords is like they want to take that step towards communicating with you. So that's positive. And they're having more clarity. They are stepping back into their power. So they're going to be able to do what they have to do in their lives to move forward and step out of what is holding them back. So I do see this as forward movement. I do see it as forward movement in your connection. And I see, communication happening, even if it's, something like they like a post or something. I wish this reading was better. I mean, like we go into these cycles, right? So I feel like last week or the week before, it was the beginning of a cycle. So now we're in this cycle, and depending on where our thoughts are, where the vibration is, this is where we are. We're back where we were, but just keep in mind, even though it does seem like we're back where we were, the cycle is always going upwards. So say, for example, union is up here, we're over here, and these are the cycles. So the cycle seems like we're going sometimes backwards, but we're really spiraling up and up because we are ascending, we are letting go of the past, we are energetically, vibrationally, as a planet, we are ascending. So it will feel like nothing's changed. It'll feel like we haven't moved forward, but we are. We are. And the universe.
Campar on line 1 for Rob. Campar on line 1 for Rob. Thank you.
Sorry, it's my daughter's work phone. So we are ascending. We are progressing. And again, it just feels like we're moving backwards. But that really is, I'm not going to get into that. Astrologically, when planets go into retrograde, it feels like the energy's moving backwards because when we're in transition, right? So say this is a planet and it's going like this, spiraling upwards. It feels like at some point it's going backwards, but it's not. It's really ascending in a spiral, going up, 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 up. So it may feel like the energy of your connection is like how it felt a while ago, but just keep pushing forward mentally. Know that you are progressing. Just look at your own life. See how far you've come and be like, yeah, that's right. I'm in a different place than I was last year or 2 years ago. Look how far I've come. And that will reflect as well within your twin flame because you're mirrors. Try not to sneeze. Because whatever happens to one twin flame happens to the other. So the more you progress, the more you do your shadow work, your inner work, your healing work, the more they are stepping up, right? They're stepping into their power. They have to step up. They have to keep up. And if they don't, what happens is that they just fall away. But because your connection is so strong, because twin flames are meant to come together, they're hanging on. They're hanging on by a thread. And you're like, can you hurry up already? So you might be doing the heavy lifting, but they are doing their work too. Because they're not going through an easy time. But our saving grace is this justice card. Like, thank goodness, because what else do we got? We got a couple of kings and, we have a justice card. But this is empowerment. It just may not feel like it. So that's what I have for you. Message me for your own personal twin flame reading where we can gain more insight into your specific situation and see what is coming up for you. Please message me for the Innerchild Healings. These are general healings, so you watch a video and it's like a meditation where I work with you, I pull cards to see what needs to be released. Even if the cards aren't pulled to your specific situation, they are designed to target your specific inner child blocks and wounds and assist you in releasing them. So that is the job that I've been given by the universe, by my guides, because of my own work that I've been through over the last 30 years. I turned 53 this month. So happy birthday to me, and happy birthday to any Aries out there as well. Wishing you all the best. And so, message me for the healings, for readings, and for my 12-week online course, which helps you come into alignment. And all these steps and techniques, I've worked with other clients who are now in union. One couple that I worked with, they got engaged, they moved in, they got married, and now they're expecting their first child. So twin flames are meant to be. We just have to do the work. And so I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to wish you all so, so, so much love and peace. But first of all, I'm going to thank you. I'm going to thank you for spending your time here with me and for supporting my work, for subscribing. Please do if you haven't already. But again, I'm sending you all so much love and peace. Mwah.